Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of It's a Sure Thing, the conscious community collective show that celebrates and increases awareness of people who are making a difference in the world by being their authentic self, by being raw, by being real, which is why we're going live. And it's fantastic to have you here tonight. Remember that with tonight's show, if you let your friends and family know and share that we're going live and they join in to this live tonight, that they will be in the running to be chosen to have a reading done by our guest speaker tonight. So yeah, and please spread the love, spread the joy, and yeah, thank you for tuning in. So before we get started and I do an official introduction of our amazing guest tonight, I did want to just let you know that we had Alice Terry on a few weeks ago, the international psychic medium, and the winner of her 2 free tickets to attend her show this Saturday night from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock in McLaren Vale is Erin Hickey. So I will post that afterwards, but just in case anyone's a regular on the show and we're watching the Alice Terry show, that's the winner. So congratulations, Erin. So going back to introducing our guest for tonight, she is coming live, take 2, from Coochiemudlo Island in the Moreton Bay Islands of Queensland. And this amazing lady has been a very good friend of mine for many years. She's got one of the biggest hearts of anybody I know. She's just a gorgeous soul, and she's got a wealth of experience in working with youths, working with disadvantaged people. She now does energy healing. She's a coach. She's a mentor. She's a reader. She does so many incredible things. And I know that because I've experienced them myself. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome from Coochiemudlo Island, Tammy Lee Mansfield from Soul's Guidance. How are you, Tammy?
Hi, Sue. Thank you for the warm welcome. I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. And we've got Renee from Coochie. Hi, Renee. I'm hoping, so she's joining us from Coochie. So it's really good. Coochie's just on the map now, so watch out. No, it's an island paradise. So, Tammy,
yes,
please give us a little bit of a background as to what brought you to do what you're doing now, because your business is Soul's Guidance with Tammy Lee Mansfield. So, what's a bit of background about you, please?
Okay, in a nutshell, I had a passion for youth work many years ago when I first discovered child abuse. Growing up, I didn't know it was an actual thing, and so I worked in youth work for about 15 years and then went on to adult disability. And I found what I really enjoyed, I suppose, bringing to the table was to be able to provide a safe space, especially for children. I learned a lot about trauma, and that led me on to study more about it, to refine my skills. I learned a lot about myself and how to, best work with people who are coming from a very disadvantaged, very traumatized space. And the reason that I moved on into my own business is because I've been on my own healing journey, healing from depression and a lot of mental and emotional ailments myself. And a lot of the modalities that I use, or that we all, us in these communities use, have worked for me. So it's very hard to bring those into the system, so to speak. So doing it outside of that and in my own practice is why I created Soul's Guidance.
Beautiful, thank you. And so you do create this safe space, and you have been a participant at Enlighten Adelaide Festival and the Riverland Wellness Festival, and I see Michelle Gray from the Riverland Festival has come on board again and said hi again. Hi, Michelle. And Adair, of course, she's hanging to get back to Coochiemudlo Island, get back to the island on her boat because there's been a lot of rain there, but we'll don't need to talk about that with the rain. We'll talk about now you do a beautiful reading. So we'll just quickly talk
Mhm.
about the readings, and then we'll talk about all the other services
Sure.
that you offer. But
Yeah.
Akashic Pyramid readings. Now, can you just briefly explain what Akashic means? Because not everybody knows that.
Akashic, in my understanding, is it's just a term for our own wisdom. It's like the book of life, all our own answers from our past lives to our now life. So other terms are Akashic records. Yeah, I guess that's sort of it in a nutshell. That's my understanding of it.
Yeah.
That's what my business is called, Souls Guidance, because I feel that we've got our own answers, and my job as a guide or practitioner is to lead you to your own answers and teach you how to tune in yourself.
Beautiful. And you do that really well with your coaching. And I know you just had you did something live last week, didn't you? On Saturday. You did so did you
Uh,
do something on Saturday?
I was supposed to do self-love, radical self-love and acceptance, a 2-hour online workshop. I've had to delay that.
Okay.
Um, and I'll be doing a series of online workshops around different topics moving forward. It's just, yeah, it's a little
That
bit chaotic at the moment.
no, that's perfect, because then no one's missed out, you see. No one's
No,
missed out. So they can come to that. The radical
absolutely.
self-love. Woohoo. Now you're on Coochie Island,
Mhm,
and this is a place of healing, and
mhm,
where you've come from and how you've got there, it just all was quite synchronistic.
mhm,
And so I can see in your whole demeanor, like, what's happened to you since you've basically taken the plunge and gone there and just followed your heart,
mhm,
and what you're doing over there to assist people. So, and you can work remotely,
mhm.
um, via Zoom. So, because it really doesn't make any difference whether someone's sat in front of you or in front of the computer. So, so with your healing modalities, I know I've experienced something from you, and I can't remember the name of it. So, what I know you do Reiki.
Yes,
What's the
I think you're referring to Sedona.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Okay. Yeah. And that's actually a really good example, Sue. In fact, tonight before I came on the live, I did a Sedona and inner child healing session with somebody
yeah,
here on the island. And I did it in person, but it's really easy to do. I could like do it remote, like online, because you're just sitting there and allowing yourself to be guided by me. Yeah, it's just another modality. It's a form of freeing up trapped energy. So that's Sedona. Sorry, I should explain it. Whereas inner child is about reconnecting with your inner child self, so that you can merge things that have happened in your childhood. You can heal them and merge with your adult self. I think that's the best way to explain it. And yeah, I
definitely. And I don't think we really understand how much we've just pushed under the carpet as a child, and it
yeah.
just keeps surfacing and coming up to be
Mhm.
addressed. And as adults, we just weren't given the tools to do that. So it's really wonderful having people like you being able to help people go through that process. And there's
Mm.
nothing to be ashamed of. It's actually really imperative to do that work. So, with the
Mm.
guidance, with your guidance. So
Thank you, Sue. And that's the thing with with children, they see the world very differently to adults. And so a lot of things that happen to children, even if it wasn't what we would class as, really horrific or traumatizing, for a child, depending how they interpret it, it actually is.
yeah,
And it gets stored as trapped energy. So, and that's what I see in adults when we do the inner child work. It's amazing what comes out. Someone that I worked with today, she was completely like calm and everything. By the end of the session, after we peeled some layers off, she was crying. She reconnected to some things that were really impactful she'd actually forgotten about.
yeah.
So that's how powerful it can be.
Definitely, we do a good job of hiding all of that, don't we? And just
Yeah.
carrying on. She'll be right. Get your big girl pants on and carry
Yeah.
on. it's like, wow, it just all stays in the body and becomes disease. So I just want to acknowledge a couple of people that have come on board. Roz Boundy, good day to everyone. Good day, Roz. Thanks for joining us. And Beck Norton, hi, Tammy. Love Beck. We love Beck. We love Beck. And the photos looked superb. The photos. What photos? I'm not sure what that means.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh, Tammy facilitated a divine meditation on the top deck. That's right. For the full moon meditation, that's what she's meaning. Okay. And Marie, hi Marie. She's in coming from Golgol in New South Wales. So Tammy, I reckon it might be time for us to select somebody to do a Akashic reading. What do you reckon?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll let you just choose.
Could I just explain a little bit about the readings first?
Yes, of course.
And the reason that I do them? Thank you.
Yeah, go for it.
Just quickly, I know with a lot of readings, people are looking for answers like, is this the person for me? Is this the job for me? Et cetera, et cetera. With these Akashic readings, they're more soul direct. So it's almost like this is what your soul wants you to know right now, and it's probably not a surprise to you. But we're just giving you the tangible evidence, so to speak, so that you can take your next steps. That doesn't mean you can't ask for clarity or anything with the reading. And what I find when I do these readings, it actually opens up a dialogue to be able to talk about what's going on for someone. And that's when, we can find out, do you need coaching? Do you need to shift energy? That sort of thing. Yeah. So, that's how I came about doing readings. So
beautiful. And the thing is, with that opening, it opens the door, and you're able to then, with your skills and with your experience and your intuitive ability and everything, you're able to actually do it all there and then in the one session as well, and just give them some other things to come back for if they need. So it's not like we have to be searching to 20 other people, like you do the whole lot, which is amazing. So all right, well, we've got Amanda Mitchell. She's saying hi as well. Hi, Amanda. Hi. Have you on board? All right, so I'll let you pick a person. Who's shared?
I actually can't see anyone, Sue. I don't know if Adair mentioned that.
Okay.
How will I pick? Is sort of people in a line? Can I pick a number or?
Okay, yeah, pick. I can see the comments. That's why I'm looking over to this other side of the screen. So if you let me know a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 9, and I'll pick that one.
7.
6. It's Adair.
Hi, Adair.
And she's put, pick me. So it's Adair. So Adair gets a reading. Okay.
Beautiful. Okay, Adair, this isn't a full Akashic reading. It's a mini one. Okay, so I'm going to pick 3 cards, all right? And I'll explain, everything as we go.
Okay.
Okay. So the first card that you've got is called Caught in the Ruins, okay? And I'll try and do a description. It's basically 2 people in a cage, okay? And they're sitting there feeling like they're trapped in prison. Okay, so what's coming through, Adair, is that it doesn't matter how trapped you feel, okay, because if you can't actually see the card, but there's actually no roof on the top of the prison, okay? So it's about making that choice to stop when you feel trapped, look up and climb out. Just remember that you've got that power. And with choices, we've always got choices. They may not be choices we like, but we've always got choices. And so this is about wherever you're feeling trapped, okay, it's just reminding yourself to come back and just go breathe. And it's like, okay, I can resolve this. It's just a matter of climbing out, okay? So we move into the middle, which is called the King's Chamber. So when we do a full reading, there's the King's Chamber in that as well. And you've got Archangel Raphael coming through. Right away, he's saying heart healing at the moment, okay? So green, the colour of the heart chakra, calling in Archangel Raphael to assist you to do some heart healing at the moment, okay? And what's coming through is they want you to go really deep, okay? It's almost like there is, I'm feeling blocked across here. So I don't know whether you can sense things that are coming through for you, but you don't want to go there. But they're saying that you need to, because in order to, once you clear that, it's almost like there's that smooth sailing ahead, okay? So rose quartz is coming through, like, the pink crystal, self-love, and spending time alone again. But really work on that heart stuff, because that's really important for your next steps coming forward. It's, there's just showing me sort of like, when you get back to your boat, just like dropping things in the ocean, okay, letting go, just letting things, go and drift away. Beautiful. So you've got the Buddha prepares coming up. Okay, and this is where you're going to level up, all right? Once you clear this heart stuff, you're going to go to that next level of wisdom, all right? You're going to go to that, what's that, done? Oh, I can see comments. Oh, that's exciting. So this is actually the Buddha going into preparation. So that is actually you. Once you clear the heart stuff, once you look up, you make the right choices, all right, that choice to free yourself from the prison, heal the heart, and get ready for the next level, okay? It's like you're leveling up.
Awesome.
Do you have any questions?
Any questions on that, Adair? I loved that smooth sailing. Adair's just written on there, smooth sailing, nice metaphor. And first thing I thought was, yep.
Absolutely. It's all there for you, darling.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Tammy. Adair might be processing in the background.
Have we got time for another one, Sue, for someone?
Yeah. Can you see the comments?
I can only see two, your name and Adair's, and two comments. So we'll do a number again.
Pick another number.
2.
Michelle Gray.
Yay! Hi,
Okay,
Michelle.
Okay.
Okay. See what's coming up for you, darling. Right. Okay. Has your light dimmed, Michelle? Because you've got the light of the world and it's upside down. Sorry, you can't really see the cards here. Okay. So what's coming through for you is it's time to, they're actually saying it's like you almost need, you've gone through a lot of changes and you actually need to look at what lights you up again, because you're actually peeling apart a lot of things at the moment, and that's why your light's a bit dim. It's not because you've lost hope so much. It's more that everything's changed for you, what you value, what lights you up, what inspires you, okay? So things have, gone a bit dark for you, but it's about finding that inspiration, or the muse, if you like, what lights you up moving forward, okay? So we'll move. The good news is you got caught in the ruins like a dare, but yours is the other way round. So you can recognize, okay, when you're stuck, that you can just climb out, all right? So keep making those choices to climb out. But what's coming through really strongly for you is this is not a time pressing thing. You don't need to rush this process. It's almost like what I'm getting is that whole can't think of the words, dark night of the soul. It's almost like everything's quite turbulent, but it's okay because you're just sifting through everything, all right, and sort of like starting again, okay? So, interesting. So you've got this card. This is called Hilarion, and it's upside down. Okay. Now there's a lot of ghostly figures in here, okay? And these are spirit guides, ancestors, and what's coming through for you is that right at this time in your life, yes, you can get support and guidance from people on the physical plane here on earth, but relying on the spiritual world is going to be more beneficial for you, so to speak. So I don't know if you tap into your guides, whether you connect with your ancestors and guides. It's simply a matter of asking. Okay, you can just, lay down in a quiet moment, or if you're going for a walk, or, whatever you do when you have alone time, and just really tapping in. In fact, yeah, jumping up and down, there's a lot of activity, like it's almost like intuition. There's the color purple's coming through. Okay, it's like they want to download stuff into you, and that's actually going to help you with reclaiming your light. Do you have any questions?
Okay. Okay. Thank you. We'll just wait to hear from Michelle about that. That was lovely. I really like watching you in action with that. That was really good. Really good. Adair has actually put, thank you. That's lovely. Yes, processing here.
Beautiful.
So I'm sure you can help and guide and support her, seeing as you're on the island. Oh, well, when she gets back to the island anyway. Yeah. That's great. Well, we have only got a few 8 more minutes left, so maybe you could just pick one card for somebody. How's that?
Yeah, sure.
Can you do that?
Yep.
All right. And what number?
Number 5.
Ros Boundy.
Okay, Ros, and do a lucky one card.
Yeah.
So theme running tonight, light of the world upside down.
Wow.
Ros, darling, what is dimming your light? What's coming through for me is that I feel like the energies of other people around you could be affecting you. So it's an important reminder to maybe just reevaluate and look at the different situations and environments you find yourself in and the people you surround yourself with, because it's almost like I'm just getting a sense of closing in around you, and it's like you need to sort of move away from certain energies and situations in order to really stoke your flame. And I've got words dropping into my head about standing tall and proud. Is that what they're saying? Standing tall and proud. It's all right. Now I'm getting feelings. Okay, it's kind of like you reclaiming your power. You're kind of standing up and going, this is me. Okay. All right. It's almost like that. So it's a reclaiming of your power. It's standing on your own, because this part of your journey, you to get your light back, is to stand on your own, is to put in those boundaries. And it's a lot of boundaries on your time as well. So I don't know if you're spending a lot of time, extra time, helping people or doing things that probably, people could do for themselves or find other people. Just like managing your time and energy better.
Thank you, Tammy, for that. Now, Ros has actually put a couple of comments there. So first of all, she put clapping hands, and then she put Centrelink. So I'm reading between the lines there, spending a lot of time and energy with Centrelink.
Oh, God.
That's going to do it.
Energy draining, no.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Big no.
yeah. Doing that all the time. Yeah. Oh gosh. All right. Well, that was fun. Thank you so much. And
That's okay.
if anybody wants to have a reading with you or a healing with you, or to join your coaching sessions, you'll and any events that you've got coming up will be on the susure.com.au website, which with the Enlighten the global wellness directory, so people can get that information from there, and they can also contact you directly and via your Soul's Guidance by Tammy Lee Mansfield Facebook page.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sue. So I'm learning to get better with the technology. So if anybody's interested in coaching, I do a complimentary phone call to see if that's what you actually need, and if we're a fit, and we can do a bit of healing on the phone in that hour, because I offer an hour. When it comes to readings, yep, absolutely. I could book, and I can send you a link and a calendar so you can pick a time. We can do Zoom sessions, and just shoot a message if you can't find anything or links. I do try to put things in the events things on my page, and Sue, I will be updating the Sue Shore website as well. But just reach out. We can work it out.
Absolutely. And so thank you so much, Tammy. It's so lovely to see you face to face like this. And
I miss you.
I miss you.
I miss you too. I just say thank you for those that have jumped on, and I know that some of you jumped on last week. I really appreciate it, and it's really important time, guys, for self-love and care. That's not a little thing we do for ourselves now and again anymore. It's really imperative to really dig deep and nurture and really look after yourself now. So thank you. I really appreciate all of you that have jumped on, and wish you loads of love and light, and let's keep spreading the joy and the healing.
Absolutely. Here. Yes, thank you everybody for always supporting it and for jumping on. So thank you all, and hopefully see you next week, whoever's available, and see you when I see you, Tammy. Thank you so much, and thanks to Adair in the background, and happy birthday
Thank you for this opportunity, Sue.